They did a poll of could you beat animals in hand-to-hand combat? Why? Because. And you know you're gonna get hilarious answers, and you did. So they did not disappoint. So now they asked about a bunch of different animals: a rat, a house cat, an eagle, a kangaroo, a king cobra, a chimpanzee, a grizzly bear, a lion, an elephant, etc. First they asked, hey, if the animals fought each other, who would win? I'm less interested in that one. We're speculating. The elephant barely beat the rhino. Okay, it doesn't matter. They don't fight, and our opinion on their fights are irrelevant. But what we think about ourselves is interesting. So then they asked, with no weapons, just hand-to-hand combat, do you think you could beat these animals? There's two parts of this that I love. First, let's show you the chart. 6% of Americans believe that they could beat a grizzly bear in a fight. I got news for you. You're not going to. Okay, that is not going to happen. You are going to lose very significantly. But not only that, 17% of Americans thought that they could beat a chimpanzee. The chimpanzee will rip your face off and eat it. You have no chance against the chimpanzee. Okay, no, you have no idea how vicious chimpanzees are. Okay, they regularly rip each other's faces off. So that's super interesting. Let's go to the men and women one because this is also interesting. So of course the men thought they could win more fights, and to be fair to them, they probably could win more fights against a medium-sized dog on average, right? But no, what's the number here for king cobra? 23% of men thought they could beat a king cobra in a fight.
Come on.
Come on, man. But then guys, one more thing though. Interestingly, about a quarter of men thought they could not beat a goose or a house cat in a fight. Fascinating, fascinating. All right, Woz, let's start with you, reaction.
A couple of animals that I didn't see on that list that I know that I personally would get destroyed by. Raccoon, no chance I'm beating a raccoon. Possum, no chance I'm beating a possum in a fight. You know, any animal that I think has rape, like even a big old rat, I would be scared. I would probably pass out after one bite. Even if it didn't infect me yet, I would just pass out. I can't do, I'm not one of these people who thinks I'm willing to get down in the dirt with the animals. No, a bird, yes, I could probably beat a bird up. Probably, hopefully. But I don't think so.
Wosny Lambre, I could probably beat a bird up, but I don't know. How about you, Bridget?
I don't know. I mean, to your point, was I feel like birds are pretty vicious. When I was young, I was messing with some geese or a geese. I don't know how you pluralize it. And my dad had to knock them off of me. And so I don't know. I'm not so sure. A big goose, I wouldn't want to fight one. That's all I'm saying. A big angry goose, I would not want to fight one.
So I'm on both sides of this. Okay, on the one hand, you goofballs, you're not gonna beat a king cobra in hand-to-hand combat. What are you gonna catch him? Okay, you're gonna beat a lion. You're gonna beat a lion in a hand-to-hand combat. How the hell are you gonna beat a lion, right? But how much? 8% of guys are like, yeah, I got him. Yeah, I think we could beat a lion. 7% of guys say they could beat a grizzly bear. 9% of guys say they're gonna beat an elephant. How are you gonna beat an elephant? How are you gonna take him down? What are you gonna jump on him and then choke him? What are you gonna do, right? But actually probably the most outrageous one is gorilla. 9% of guys thought they could beat. Do you have any idea how quickly a gorilla would break you? Okay, now, on the other hand, if we're talking about hand-to-hand combat to the death, yeah, I can take on a house cat.
Yeah.
Guys,
that cat is getting worked. Throwing him right off the balcony. See ya.
Now, guys, no animals are actually harmed in the making of this video, and none of us want to fight a house cat. We're not, okay.
No.
But if you
I don't like touching animals.
Yeah,
no.
But if you put me in a ring with a goose, yes, they're actually very aggressive. Geese are, right?
Oh yeah, don't mess with an angry goose. Don't mess with one.
No, if you're in the real world, don't do it. Okay, one, why are you messing with geese? What a weird thing to do, right? And second of all, they'll kick your ass because it's not hand-to-hand combat. They'll just peck at you and then you go, oh, what the hell? I didn't expect that, and run away, right? But if it's hand-to-hand combat, if we're in the octagon, yeah, you can kick them. Yeah, the goose is not.
This visual is so hilarious to me. You in the octagon against a goose, hand-to-hand combat.
But quarter of men say nope, couldn't do it. Could not beat a goose on a boat. Could not beat him on a goat. Couldn't beat the goat either.
But at the same time, I understand some of those men because I'm somebody, I don't want to touch animals. You know, when you go to Venice and there's inevitably some weird looking guy with a big old snake on his head and people are lining up to pet the snake. Nope. I don't want it. No, thank you. I'll be on my way, just hanging out with human beings and keeping it pushing. It's worked out this far, so good. Just hanging out with humans. Keep the animals to yourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. That thing is scary as hell.
I was going to do some damage before you win. And of course, he means Venice Beach. Venice, Italy is lovely. Venice Beach, you'll run into snakes, literal snakes.
Yes.
And look, I don't care to pet them. I don't like, but obviously I imagine they're defanged, right? But the Pentecostals, they've done hand-to-hand combat with snakes. So we know how that movie ends. And I had always assumed that they somehow took the poison out of those snakes when the Pentecostals handled them, because it's one thing to get bit by them, that's already disastrous enough, right? Nope, turns out they did not take the poison out. We've now covered multiple stories in TYT history where Pentecostals will be saying, oh, the Lord shows me, look at me handling. You say, what? Oh, God. Dead. I mean, I hate to laugh, but I don't hate it too much.
We kid because we love the Pentecostals. That's all.
Bart, we got animals are innocent because you should not fight them.
Animals are innocent.
Indeed, they are. Don't go fighting any geese or house cats, okay? And don't fight the rats either. Okay, they're you're gonna do some damage there. Call professionals, okay? Thanks for watching The Young Turks, really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR, so those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.